how the teachers were in terms of being responsive to how things were different.
Yeah, so one of my teachers did A for all and just like did like I guess like A minus A plus like for people. So that was good and I was very grateful for my professor that did that because it took like a big like load off my shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Um and other professors, it was I felt like for the most part, my professors were very like sympathetic at the fact that like everything was changing and that like we had to like scramble and go online. But one thing, like at first the transition was very hard and it was a lot of like trial and error and like seeing what worked and didn't work, especially like as far as like if we wanted it like synchronous or asynchronous and like workload or like how many times a week we were meeting because like at first like a lot of my professors wanted to meet like um basically wanted to have the class structured the same way as in the classroom but just doing it through video chat, and then as the weeks went on they realized like that wouldn't work, like you know, because a lot of like especially in March and April a lot of people were getting sick, a lot of people had family members that were sick, so like people like asynchronous like just worked better for a lot of people, and maybe like we'd have like a video chat option, you know.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Or also the fact that like a lot of people just don't have like great Wi-Fi connection and can't really like video chat and participate. Um, so I think for the most part my professors were good. Some were like kind of like sticklers for like participating, uh which was like annoying because like sometimes like I'd have good Wi-Fi, but then like depending on like where I'm at, sometimes like it was just terrible and they couldn't hear me. So like I can't really participate, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that was probably like the most annoying thing. And like um having to move from like just raising my hand in class during like for participation points and then moving that to like doing all these discussion boards uh was a lot of work. Like that was definitely like hard, like to transfer over. I mean, like I guess thankfully like we weren't like a lot of us like were not working or whatever, but like it was still very stressful and a lot of work.
Right, right, right. So, how much more time do you think you put in compared to um, like live class?
Oh my God, compared to normal like, hours,
Really?
definitely hours more, like because and like instead of like people like one of my professors she cut out the group project
Okay.
um and then she added more pages onto our final paper, so it yeah exactly, so I'm just like oh my God like and like a few of my professors like took like some of I guess the more like funner activities that we would have had out and then just like added on to like writing assignments and stuff. And like some of them, some of my professors felt like, oh, okay, like you guys aren't working, the world is shut down, so I'm just gonna give you like a bunch of busy work to try to like keep you in schedule or whatever, which I don't find helpful at all, you know, because like busy work is like I'm not even learning anything. Like there's no helpful like discussion or anything, like it's just literally to like sit there on the computer and keep you busy. So
Did the teacher phrase it that way, the way you just said?
he did not phrase it as busy work, but like you could definitely tell it was busy work, you know.
Did he say you guys aren't working, or
No, they would no, they wouldn't say that, but like you could just tell they would say like that they would give us like they would always say like oh like we want to give you guys deadlines to keep like structure and like schedule in your life, since a lot of like since other aspects outside of school might be like unstructured.
pretty presumptuous, right?
Right, right. No, I know, I know.